Hello YouTube and welcome back to Allie's Wonderland Creations. I am Alice Seraphin and I am a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator here in the United States. Welcome to my channel, everybody. So this is March 2025's Wednesday series video number 3B. Yeah, I just kind of wrote over what was already written on my whiteboard. So this is part of my arts and craft series. You can see I already have my pieces here that I'm going to be working with. Now, for the month of March, I've been concentrating on the beautiful Storybook Moments, Storybook Moment Suite. Right there it is, Alice. Just read it out, right? Storybook Moment Suite from Stampin' Up. It's absolutely gorgeous, and I always want to show you this little project they did is what sold me on this suite. No, I'm not recreating this. I am using things that I have. Now, I'm going to tell you what, I've had this little box, this little, balsa box from the dollar store for maybe a year or more. And I did go purchase little extras that you've seen me decorate, but today I'm going to be decorating this one. This one used to hold my little blocks like this on my desk, but I got a plastic tray now that holds them. So this is one of those little pieces I'm going to be decorating, and I want to do something different with this one. I want to cover all the sides with paper. Now, I'm not going to be using the timeless plaid that was part of this suite, and I'm going to show you that in the catalog in a minute, because I wanted something, just a little pop of more color. So I went through some of my DSP and I found this, and I'm going to show you what it looked like. I mean, guys, I know that this particular, this is how long. Guys, I'm using things I have, right? So here's a sheet from it. I don't have the back of it that told me what it was, but this is what it looked like. There's one sheet. This is the sheet that I am using. It was more of a masculine, I want to say, type DSP, but I had like 3 sheets and a half a sheet left of this. And that's what I am using. So let me see. Yeah, that's not it. Oh, maybe, is that it? Is that really it? Designer Series paper. Pocket full of posies. Is that it? It is. That's what it looks like. It says pocket full of posies. Interesting. There's another sheet. It looked like this. It says it's called Pocket Full of Posies. I didn't think that was in there. But that's the DSP. It's a long time ago. Pocket full of posies. Who would have known? Pocket full of posies. Okay, so that's the DSP I'm using. And you can see this is what I have cut off of it. This was at the top. And this was, where was this? This was over here like this. So this was the 12 by 12 sheet. Now, how did I get to figure, I don't know if you guys can see all that, but that was the 12 by 12 sheet. Now, I'm going to explain to you. Oh, let me show you. Let me show you. So, I didn't want to use the timeless plaid because I could have used the green. I wasn't too happy. I wasn't really happy with this. Let me show you. It blended in too much with the little bear, because I thought about using this, but when you laid the little bear on there, it just didn't pop. But you put him amongst all of this, and it looks like he's taking a walk, in the wildly woods there, and that's what I want. And this was just really plain Jane, but this is going to make this little box just sing. So yeah, that's why I chose this. And it was like, when I found it, I was like, oh yes. And all of this just makes it look, like the DuckTales, looks like pondish to me anyways, because in the Storybook Moments ephemera down here, the DSP, I chose my little badger fishing bear. Kind of a nod to my husband. this little dirt patch and the little ducktails, right? And these are some of the same things that I used in my little art project. So those are what we're using as well. They already have dimensionals, mounting tape actually, because I doubled and tripled some of them up there. So I took a ruler to explain what I did. First thing I did is I measured the inside, which is 2 inches from the back to here on all 4 corners. Then I had to figure out what the inner part was going to be, and it is 3 4/16. Okay, so then I had to literally figure out, okay, well, what is going to be the whole thing all together, like from here, here to here, and it is 7.5 roughly. So I cut my DSP just a hair over 7.5 by 7.5 to give me enough to cover my entire box on the inside, not the outside. I don't want the outside covered because none of the others are going to be covered. So I cut my DSP a hair over 7.5. These, now maybe I will be able to use these. I have 2 more little bits, little boxes, these guys. Maybe I'll be able to use some of that in one of these. So I'll have, you know, extra pieces. So what I have now are these pieces. And then this was all a hair over 7.5 by 7.5, right? So then what I did is I cut 2 inches off one side because that's for this inner strip, and 2 inches off this side, right? Because now I'm working here, here, and here. So 2 inches here, 2 inches here, and that leaves this. But because I cut it that hair over, I had to trim this down to make it fit in here. And that's these little pieces. So I'm going to have to do some trimming. And then I thought, oh, good grief, I better hurry up and get the video going, because otherwise you will miss, I will miss showing you how I really do this. So we are going to just glue this in there. And I am actually, do I want to glue it? Do I don't want to glue it? I don't want to use dimensionals because I want it all the way in there. So I am going to do some pieces of tear tape in here, I think. And a little bit of, oop, that one's going to be a little too long. I'll have to, trying to think of the best way to get these in there. Because my little badger dude and his little bits have the mounting strips on them. Okay, release the packing. And guys, this morning it started out, you know, beautiful, not sunny, not shining, but wasn't raining, and now it is pouring down like mad crazy. Yes, of course, when you all see this in March, this is still February, the very last week of February. I have doctor's appointments this week. Get to go get totally checked out by the dermatologist. Again, my life, that's just how it rolls now, which I am thankful for. I am not complaining any. Okay, oops. Okay, so we're all in there. I don't think my box is completely square, but that's okay. So now we have to check these pieces. See this one, because it's that hair over, that one needs trimming. This is the top. And I already did this one. Do you see how it's lining up in there? Oh, I cut a little too much, but we're going to have to make sure those all add up. Or, nope, we're going to make it go all the way in there. So, a little bit of tear tape. All the way to there. And then So now I know that I'm not going all the way to the edge because I messed up and took off too much. Oh, I could probably glue it back, but I just stuck them in the... I just put them in the... Oh, let's see if I can get them back. Yes. Which one goes where is the question, right? You know me. I'm gonna... All right. That one's not it. Which one am I doing? This one? Yes, this is the one to the top. So it's going to be this green one. Doesn't go that way. Nope. It must go this way. That is not it. Not it, not it, not it. So do I not have it? That is not it. It goes down here. Let's see. Oh, we would have to put that. All right. To get that in there, that's going to be it. I'm going to have to somehow get that in here. Reverse tweezers is going to have to come to play with me. Okay, pull that up. Add this one first. Let's see if I do it this way. Where there is a will, there is a way. Oh, come on, cough. I don't need to start that again. I've been doing so good. I'm on 2 different anti-acid medications. And it's going to be up at the top. It's not like you're going to notice it anyways. Now let's see if this is going to go all the way to the top. Oh, it is. It is. There we go. We just had to fix the boo-boo. How to get that trimmed down all the way. Let's see, because this is the box, guys, is not perfectly straight. All right. Or it's just because of how I didn't get it all the way in there. So there's that. Now we're gonna do this bottom. So it goes this way. And I know I've been cutting off from this edge. So, and I've been cutting off that little, oops, I've been using the trimmer, so I want to use the same one. I've been just trimming off that little hair, same amount. And then you see how that little bit we have to take off is. I can't even see where I marked on that. So we are literally going to take that much off. Let's test that out now. Perfect. That's what I should have done with the top, but hey, I'll learn. I'll get there. So a couple more pieces of tear tape. I don't mind that it doesn't go corner to corner. It's going to do the job. And no one's going to be like pulling these and tearing these apart. They're just going up on a shelf for a display. Oh, so darling. That's bugging me a bit. I might go get a brand new razor and cut that off before I go in there. So now this one goes on this side. So I do believe to get this lined up right, I have to take 2 inches off here and 2 inches off of here. So, and I've got to use the same tool that I've been using. So 2 inches off of this side. Oops, make sure it's 2. Turn it around because we want this to line up. And 2 inches off of that side. Oh, and please let this be right. And then if I got it right, well, I'm going to have to take a little bit more. I didn't account for the paper. We're going to have to take it off of little off the top and a little off the bottom. So we're going to go right there. Take a look. See, there's that little spot right there that I'm trying to line this up with. That's going to be perfect. Perfect. And then a hair again. Perfection. And some more tear tape. We have one more side to do, and then all we have to do is plop my little badger boy. Oh boy, it is just coming down. And today, oh, I am cleared to drive, so I am going to pick my little Hankster up. Not little, that tank of a child that he is. This morning, that's what he asked. He says, Munchie, you picking me up, right? I said, I sure am. The last part for their trail bike should be arriving by 1:30 today. My husband's like, you're going to pick him up early, right? I said, not any earlier than 3:30, honey. Because then he doesn't get credit for the day. I mean, come on, you believe that? That's a grandfather for you. You're going to pick him up early? His part from his bike comes. So let's do this. Oh, look, that is just, it's, you know, he's walking in the woods by the pond. That's the story. So we're going to take 2 inches. We're going to do it just like we did the other. Even the little adjustments that I know I have to make. Except this time, see that there is perfect. So I need to take a little bit off the top. And a little bit off of the bottom. And if this doesn't line up perfectly, that's all right with me. Oh, so cool. And a hair off of the side, because when I went to cut the 7.5 by 7.5, I was worried that I would miscut it, so I wanted to give myself a hair, and I didn't need to worry. Oh, look at that. It's all done. The measurement was sound. I just wasn't sure. So I had to give myself a little leeway. And lo and behold, I didn't even need the leeway. But that's okay. I wanted to have it. I didn't know. I didn't know, guys. Oh, it is just raining like buckets outside. And here I really was so inspired by this morning thinking, You know, oh, you know, it's okay that it's not like bright and shining, but oh, hopefully the day you guys watch this video, it's going to be gorgeous. I'm also going to be doing a recording on March's mail out. Look at how that came out. Do you see all that? That's what I was after. All right, so let's do the Wink Estella first before I go put all this in there. If I can find the Wink Estella, maybe. Thinking fingers. Thinking fingers are not helping me at the moment because the Wink Estella is MIA. That is the gold. No, no, no. Oh, it's in the wrong dish. That's why. So we're going to do our cattails. That little bit. We have to do the fish. My goodness, it just came out of the pond, right? He's coming back. The pole's wet. It fell in the pond. Oh, he's got a little bit of sunburn going on. You know, my hubby, I've only seen the man sunburn one time. Other than that, he really doesn't burn. He tans really, really dark. Only once when we went back to Florida when the kids were little did he burn, which was really surprising to himself and me. But he was bright red as a lobster. He was like, this is not what happens to me. I'm like, well, baby, we've been out of, you know, Georgia, Florida a long time. Maybe this is the new what happens to you. All right. So I have, oops, let's do this one first. All right. See my little dirt? Oop, my little dirt is crooked. Let's reposition that. Look how cute he looks in there. This one needs to go behind all that. Love the mounting strips. Automotive department, dollar store. Now I gotta lift him up a little bit to get these back in where I want them. Oops. That's a little too far over there. I don't want them like... But isn't he cute? Now, yes, we're going to put a sticker in there as well. And there's one. Did I save it? I like Why Not Today. That's cute. But tray with the goose. No. Okay. Now I've lost it. Oh, this is the first page. Why Not Today? That would work. Why not today? That's my hubby's kind of day for fishing. I got him a shirt that says to fish or not to fish. What a stupid question. Okay. Look to the future, but not so far as to miss today. That was the one. Is it going to fit up there? I think so. I think that was it. Let's just keep looking. But that was the one. Go for it. That's a good one too. Oh, this one I do have. It says, to the world you may be one person, but to one person you may be the world. I have this. Oh, let me show you. Let me show you. I have this. I have a shelf out here that is a whole bunch of stuff for my brother. To the world you may be one person, but to one person you may be the world. And yes, my mother's only son. And never forget. It just reminds me, you know, people do not realize that the impact you may have in a person's life. He was my only brother. And yes. Anyways, I love that. I love that. I keep that up there with his my little collection of things for him. A great, beautiful picture of him up there. Okay, let's see. If first you, if at first you succeed, try to hide your astonishment. Okay. I like all of these. The dream is now a reality. I like that too. Okay. Let's see. Follow your heart. A giggle a day keeps the glums away. Okay. So, where's the other? If at first you succeed, try to hide your astonishment. That is a chuckler. So we're going to go with the chuckler. Just because that's... He's got the fish. He succeeded, right? I don't think there's a time my husband has not gone out fishing that he hasn't caught a fish. When he goes out with the neighbor kids, sometimes gets upset. He always catches the fish. Oh, and I'm like, I know. I know. So this is going to go down. Oh, no. It's got to go. I want it to go a little. I should have put it. Let's move this. It's a sticker. It's going to get stuck, right? How do I get it? Let's try this. If at first you succeed, try to hide your astonishment. Yeah, I should have gone up a little farther, but it's down now and it's not coming off. I still love it. So there is, we could add some little, do I add? I don't think I need to add anything in this, guys. I really don't. I mean, I could place, you know what? I have those faux glass things, and I always say they look like river rocks, you know, like little rocks. Let me see. I should have some. Those would be cute in here. Here they are. I think we're going to add some of these, like right here. These I still open from this way because that's how I opened it. So do I add white ones? Just a few. I mean, really, I'm just going to be the only one who notices they're there. Oh, definitely these. All right. There's some already on that one. Take the larger of them. So there's one. We could do a white one. Two. No, that one's so tiny. I think we'll do 5. Maybe I will use this one because it's just oddball hanging there. Put it back in there. So there, we have 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We should have put this one there, but oh well. It's down there now. And yeah, I noticed they're there, but I doubt if anybody else is going to know they're there, but I do. So that is my cute little art project. And I hope you guys enjoyed watching me create it. I had a great time because I love doing things like this. At first you succeed, try to hide your astonishment. He's very pleased with himself for catching that fish, right? Very pleased. So thanks for watching, everybody. And I hope you all come back and see me again in my Wonderland. Bye-bye for now, everyone.